My name's Kevin Chief. I'm the NDP candidate for Point Douglas in the upcoming provincial election. I grew up in Winnipeg's North End. I grew up with a single father. My dad raised me in a little bachelor pad on the corner of Burrows and McKenzie. We had the challenges and the influence, of course, of drugs and alcohol and gangs. I went to school at Strathcona Elementary, Isaac Newton Junior High, and Techblock High School. There was a tremendous amount of people that supported me and provided the opportunities. And I think one of the greatest things about it is, of course, I had my challenges and I had my barriers. But when they looked through my eyes, they seen more than just hardship. They were able to see potential. I was able to receive a high school diploma to go on to post-secondary. I actually received an athletic scholarship and attended the University of Winnipeg. What the athletic scholarship did is it removed the biggest barrier I had in my life, which was economic, not having money. So without the athletic scholarship, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to attend post-secondary. And then of course that came with earning a university degree. From there, I actually got my very first job over at the Aboriginal Centre, and my job there was to work with young people. Got really active with school divisions. While I was doing all that, I started to work with the Winnipeg Aboriginal Sport Achievement Centre. The goal for WASAC was always to look at sport, recreation, cultural activities, any type of enrichment activity that would extend the school day of young people. And so the value of belonging became a very big piece of what we did at WASAC. My work at the University of Winnipeg's Innovative Learning Centre is designed to use the services and resources of a university and share them with the community. So a good example of that would be our Eco Kids on Campus program that we do at Strathcona Elementary School and at William White School, where kids go on campus and they learn science by tenured faculty professors. These are grades 4, grades 5, grades 6 students. For a lot of those children, that's their first time on a university campus. Not only they, but someone in their family has stepped onto a university campus. So that is a meaningful way to give kids a tap on the shoulder. Part of my love for dancing started with a radio show that I do with the Honorable Yvonne Dumont, who is a former Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba. And we promote old-time country music, and we promote the different activities and events going on in the community. And I remember talking to my good friend Yvonne. I said, "How do you know when it's time to run politically?" He said, "You know, Kevin, you won't know. And it's not something that you can see in yourself, it's something that others have to see in you." When you take that and you start to realize that campaigns have an ability to use people's talents in all different ways, not just dropping leaflets, but looking at how artists can get out and support you, and how the seniors community can support you, and how the youth community. There's something for everyone to do in a political campaign. It's always important to mention and recognize that many people in the community, when it comes to campaigns, they give up a tremendous amount of their time, and so they become as close to you as family. My wife, Melanie, she's been nothing but supportive over the past year of the commitment and the time I've had to take away from home to be out on the doorstep. My son, Hayden, sometimes doesn't have his dad around as much as I should be. And the commitment of my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my sister-in-law, they've all been able to provide the support at times that my wife and my son need, and I'll always be super appreciative of that. I'm also very fortunate that my mom, who lives in the riding, who's done a tremendous amount of work in the community with a group called the Golden Girls. They're always out, and so I get to spend time with my mother. And my older brothers, they're all living in the riding, and my nieces and nephews live in the riding, and they're all super supportive of the campaign. So my immediate family are a big part of doing this with me, which is, I think, for most candidates that have their family surrounding them, it makes it that much more special when you're out visiting the doorsteps. Every day that we get up and we work hard and we have people working together, those are all wins. I think that's one of the greatest things about what we can do in politics, to look at those issues and those challenges and say, within that, there's potential there. When you take the time to go and vote, when you take that opportunity to go and do that, what you were saying is that you understand there's challenges and you understand there's issues, but you also understand, most importantly, there's potential. And when you take the time to go and do that, you're voting for a better community, a stronger community, and a community that can maximize its potential.